Okay, I tried typing this out and explaining it in an email, and it was pretty much impossible to explain with words. So I'm going to make a quick video. Hopefully this makes a little more sense. This is something we're doing in 2 more chapters. We're going to do matrices, and then we're going to do this. So anyway, this is factoring. Um, this is actually cruel and unusual punishment, I'm going to be honest with you, because this right here, this 3, when you first learn factoring, you learn it just x squared plus something x plus or minus a number. Adding the 3 here makes it a little more difficult, so I'm going to do my best to explain this to you. But the gist of this, okay, is you have to factor the first number, so you get 1 and 3. 1 times 3 is 3. And you have to factor the last number. So you get 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. Okay? So that's the first race. That's where you start. 1 times 3, you factor the first one, you factor 18, you get these numbers. Alright, so we know it's going to be 2 parentheses. It's kind of the reverse of foiling. Factoring is the reverse of foiling. You're going to do first, outer, inner, last, but we're doing the opposite of that. So to get 3x squared, we pretty much know that that's going to be 3x times x. 3x times x. That's going to be that first multiplication. That's really the only way to get 3x squared. Okay? So we can put those 2 numbers here, 3x here and x right here. And now we know that when we do this outer multiplication, we're going to get 3x times the number. And then when we do the inner, we're going to get a number times x. So this multiplication added to this multiplication is going to have to give us 25x. So 3 is going to give us kind of a big number. So I would pick something that's going to be 3 times something that's going to be close to 25. That's how I do this kind of stuff. So I'm going to go with, and honestly, I haven't done this problem yet. So let's see how this goes. 3 times 9. You're going to pick one of these numbers, okay? 3 times 9 is going to get us pretty close to 25, because 3 times 9 is 27. So let's put plus 9. Okay, so our first multiplication is going to give us our 3x squared. Our second one, let me cross this one off so I know I did it. The second one is going to give us 3x times 9. So that's going to be plus 27x. And now, this last multiplication, okay, the last multiplication has to equal negative 18. We know that. When the number from here multiplied by the number from here, that's the only expression out here that's not going to have an x in it. So that's going to be negative 18. So negative 18 divided by 9 is going to be negative 2. So if we multiply this out, 3x squared plus 27x, and then the inner, negative 2 times x, is minus 2x, and then the last, negative 2 times plus 9, is minus 18. So we do end up with 3x squared plus 25x minus 18. These are the two factors, 3x minus 2 and x plus 9. I just want to say to you that this skips a lot of stuff. When we learn this, we will not have a coefficient here. This makes it much more difficult. So do not get frustrated if you do not quite get this just yet. We got to build up with the coefficient of 1 here. That'll lead you to understanding factoring. And then we can put the coefficient there. You'll understand it a lot more. So email me if you have any more questions. Just remember to factor the leading coefficient, factor the last number, 1182936. With the 9 here, one more thing I might have not said. With the 9 here, we knew that this was going to be a 2. Because 9 times 2 is 18. We just didn't know if it was going to be positive or negative. But this right here, the negative here, lets us know that this is negative because this is positive. Negative times a positive is a negative. That's about it. I hope that helps. Again, email me if you have any more questions.